Hello family, thank you for being here with me. In this video, I will talk a little bit about the twin flame journey. Of course, I'm no expert in this at all. I do not claim what I share to be the ultimate truth. What I have done is in the middle of the video, I've added names of readers that specialize in twin flames if you want to take a look at their pages. Thank you for being here. Maybe you've heard of the Greek myth in Plato's The Symposium, where he suggests that humans were originally created with 4 legs, 4 arms, and a head with 2 faces. According to the story, the god Zeus was afraid of their power, so he split them in 2, condemning the 2 halves to spend their existence searching for their other half. The twin flame concept is based on this story, suggesting that there is one person out there who is your other half and will complete you. Now, I'm sure the first critics are chiming in here already, pointing out the toxicity in the idea of someone else being needed in order to be complete, and I totally agree. However, twin flames are more about seeing yourself in your partner, hence the mirror soul part, which would then allow you to also see your wounds and heal them. It took me a long time to realize that there is a difference between twin flames and soulmate. A twin flame relationship, interesting enough, is often ruled by lots of conflict. Think about it. Someone is reflecting all your traits back to yourself, especially ones you might not want to see. That is bound to trigger you like nothing else. The twin flame unions are the union of energy, which is the merging of the Shiva and Shakti, as they say in Hindu. One purpose of the twin flame journey is to build and strengthen a new earth energetic grid. Flames go on a search when they are going through the painful experience of push and pull and separation phase. This phase has not only the purpose to heal the individual, it also serves to connect with other twins all over the world to exchange on experiences, assisting and supporting each other in the process and in their different missions. We're finding our tribes and co-creating with each other. The family lineage and the collective. Twin flames often incarnate into very dysfunctional families with a large imbalance of masculine and feminine energies. It can be either very abusive or very overprotected. Twin flames choose to experience living in an imbalance to understand how this feels like, as it is needed to assist others to ascend later on. When twins awaken and understand their true purpose and start healing, remember their wholeness, this has an effect on the whole family lineage. Twins shift an energetic field and timeline for the whole genetic past. In the embodiment phase, they also release everything that is still stored in their physical cells, cellular memory, and clear it so that the children incarnated through this lineage in the future will be born into the high vibes of 5D and beyond and onto new earth directly. There will be no karma left. The same counts for healing collective pain. When twins have healed enough themselves and have gotten used to the transmutation process of energy, which happens through our heart centers and transmuting the energy for the planet. This will feel awkward in the beginning as we suddenly experience emotions from out of nowhere. Nevertheless, they just run through us and we do not engage in them as we have no resonance to the drama of the old world anymore. Capture new relationship and family templates. Twins are here to build inspiring showcases to the world to show how life can be different from what was known before. We offer completely new perspectives that have nothing to do with the old, as is based on a new source code of oneness, not on duality separation. Life on New Earth is based on authenticity, freedom and self-love for the individual, and oneness, compassion, unconditional sharing within the community. All of this becomes possible when human ego has been transformed into a free spirit and the hearts have been fully open to unconditional love. This will lead to complete absence of fear. On New Earth, feminine and masculine energies are in complete balance. It starts within us. The feminine, the creative, will prepare the fertile ground from the heart and deliver the possibilities and ideas, while the masculine part as a creator will focus, set clear intentions, and implement. Twins are first to reach this balance within themselves and then support spreading this via ripple effect and the connection to twins all over the planet. Twins are anchoring the new relationship and family templates, free from codependencies, duties, contracts, and compromise. In a world without fear and insecurity, where everyone is valued for what they are, unconditional loving and living will be the new norm. We slip into a victim role, we blame, we judge, we go into the he said, she said game, and we are focused on the other person, only seeing their alleged fears and problems they need to solve. Well, scratch that. The sooner the better. Of course, it is your choice. If you enjoy the 3D templates and the push and pull dynamics and the running and chasing, then stick with it. There's only one guarantee. A permanent reunion with your twin will not be possible that way, and you will remain in an infinite loop of despair, longing, and pain. We have to understand that our twin is us. We are one energy field in two bodies. We share the same energetic signature, like puzzle pieces clicking into each other. So what we blame or judge him or her for, we blame ourselves for as well. We are working with our inner child, our ego, and learning the language of energy in order to transmute fear frequencies into love frequencies through gratitude and forgiveness. The feminine energy is the creative energy. She creates for her intuition and her heart. She prepares the energy field and is setting a certain frequency. Then the masculine energy, the creator energy, can follow with focus and commitment and manifest. It can never be the other way around. So if you are the more feminine part in the connection, carrying a bigger portion of feminine energy, which is independent from gender, you have to really take that in. The separation is guided by our soul and has a purpose. Our soul wants us to focus on ourselves and our own issues and healing. The transformation happens a lot quicker if we are not distracted by the presence of our partner and are permanently in a situation where we pull energy from each other. That is codependency, exactly what we are meant to overcome. Moreover, we have to understand that our body is not ready to be able to stand these high, intense frequencies we experience in a bubble love phase for long, as we still carry a lot of old baggage and low fear frequencies. The friction between those two frequencies is too strong. Being with our twin would mean that we would simply burn out and our system would collapse. Therefore, realize the gift of silence for your ultimate good and use this time to focus on your own work instead of wasting energy into chasing and running away from your own lessons and jobs this way. When we have learned to release emotions with gratitude, we have had our first lesson in alchemy, because that is how transmutation of low frequencies into high frequencies work. Through gratitude and forgiveness instead of blame and judgment, we raise the vibration quickly. This requires to take a different perspective and see the benefit in every situation. What does it teach me? What do I recognize about myself and for my own growth? Who did I meet that is important now to me that I would not have met? When we take a 5D view on things, we recognize the perfection and purpose in all our experiences and encounters. By learning the language of energy, understanding the universal laws and process of creation, we recognize that we always have the steering wheel and we can choose if we want to go down the road of fear or drive up the highway of love. Before I close out, I want to talk about incarnated angels or earth angels. They have been doing small, anonymous acts of kindness most of their lives. They do good things because it's the right thing to do. They may not realize how important these small acts of kindness really are, and they think no one knows about it or is keeping track of it. But actually, though, someone is keeping track of it. God is keeping track of every deed. Incarnated angels are often still very much attuned to unity consciousness. After all, as angels, they have often lived and worked in close proximity to Source for a long time before they embark upon a journey into physical existence. Because of this, under the surface, they still have an all-encompassing sense of oneness with and the love and compassion for all living things. Even in situation of strife, they will quickly want to understand and honor the standpoint of all involved. However, doing so, they sometimes lose their own center. One disadvantage of the strong connection to unity consciousness in the human body can be that incarnated angels often don't have well-developed boundaries. They are able to connect so easily to everything and everyone around them that they can have trouble assessing where they stop and others begin. They can sense the emotions of others and energies around them so well that they become confused about what belongs to them and what doesn't. In this, they have a lot in common with HSP, highly sensitive persons. I don't believe every HSP is an incarnated angel, but I think it is safe to assume that every incarnated angel is highly sensitive. For the most part, angels are on a different evolutionary path to humanity. And again, for the most part, being born and living life on the earth is not a part of an angel's normal incarnation cycle. However, due to the interesting lives we live in, some angels have incarnated on earth. For incarnated angel, there's often a compulsive need to help, stemming from an inability to tolerate the pain and discomfort of others. Incarnated angels often have a hard time differentiating between the pain of others and their own feelings. Thus, wanting to make the pain of others to go away can be a means to regain their own inner peace. Furthermore, they often have exaggerated sense of responsibility and can feel guilty if they do not help everyone that is in need all the time, as if because they can sense everything, they're responsible for everything. Moreover, they do not always see that pain has a function. For instance, emotional pain can be a signal for someone to start making better choices for themselves. To take away the pain of another would be to rob the other of their free choice and a chance to grow.